the collection itself, it all seemed to align. But yeah, I was so happy with it. Thank you. Hello Australia, my name is Erdem and you are in Paris in my showroom.
The last collection,
yes.
Let's talk about that and the idea behind it. I know England has always been a source of inspiration for
yes.
you, and that was the starting point again?
It was and it wasn't. You know, it was the real starting point was Marianne North, who was this English botanist. So I guess in that sense it was an English beginning. She initially started off, you know, in a greenhouse, and then she would eventually kind of really venture out and travel the world, categorizing and illustrating different plants.
Do you know that you're onto a good thing when you're doing a collection, or are you too in the moment?
Way too in the moment, you have no idea. Even when you walk out at the end of the collection, you kind of, I don't know, I assume you can't kind of hear any clapping or anything, you just feel.
I want to talk to you about surreal moments in your career and like what some of the highlights have been, and if you look back, are there any moments where you felt you really had to pinch yourself?
I think probably one of the most surreal moments in my career was they asked 5 English designers to create outfits for the closing ceremony of the Olympics. When my outfit came out, they said my name in the stadium, and like my name was on a truck. And we actually all got to attend as well. So I was actually in the Olympic Stadium and they said my name, which was beyond surreal.
Would you rather have lunch with Anna Wintour or Diana Vreeland?
I'd like to have lunch with both of them, and I'd love to hear what they both have to say.
What's always guaranteed to make you laugh?
My sister's very funny. She always makes me laugh. She's a very funny girl, but it's my twin sister, so she just really knows how to make me laugh.
If you weren't able to be a fashion designer,
yes,
categorically,
yeah,
what would you do?
I think I would probably be a gallerist, work in photography. I love photography, I collect photography. Or I would probably have a bookstore selling first editions, or maybe I'd work in like theatre.
You've really thought about this.
Well, yeah. But I actually only ever studied fashion, and you know, from day one it was the only thing I ever set out to do, so.
How do you stay excited about everything?
Well, it's the next collection. It's like, it's the most exciting thing. Like, what's gonna happen next? Where is she gonna go? I find it, I mean, that's the most exciting thing, to figure out what the next collection's gonna be, to create it.
Fashion is perceived to be really glamorous. Do you feel like you have a glamorous life?
I think there's aspects of my life that happen from time to time to be very exciting, and then there's some aspects that maybe aren't so glamorous. You very much live this job from the moment you wake up and to the moment you go to bed. But that's like also the most wonderful thing, like how extraordinary I get to go to work every day and do what I always dreamed of doing.